welcome to Rockwall, Texas Living, the web's biggest blog on the smallest county in Texas. I feel like I was doing a fish right there.
Exactly, right, it is.
All right, well, it's December 2013 market review. We've had a crazy month, a lot of cold temperatures, and ice, and that kind of stuff impacting some of our numbers. So we're here to review it. Let's dive in.
All right, we have 320 houses on the market. It's dropped off quite a bit.
That's about 100 or so from what we had this summer.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then we look at the rest of the numbers. Sales have gone down, but still 85 homes.
85
in
homes.
December when you got Christmas going on.
It's
and
ridiculous.
All that stuff.
Hopefully there's a lot of people that made it in before Christmas.
Right, right. 97% is we're holding good on the sale price to list price. And then 1,455 showings was down quite a bit from our highs in the summer of over 3,000.
I mean, we had about 3 or 4 days there that probably no one got out and saw anything. So I think that impacted.
They were watching the showings on TV. Okay, and then we look at these numbers here. We got a little bit higher here because there's just hardly anything on the market. And when only one sells, you know, if they're staying on the market, there may be some issues with it.
So we had 13 on the market and we had 2 that sold. So yeah, that kind of.
And their percentage is quite a bit. So
there was some interesting stuff that went on there. But 1.3, 2.2, 3.7. That's pretty realistic. This is the crux of where Rockwall and Heath tend to be. 120 to 400. Realistically, Heath kind of is in that 300 plus.
Higher.
But so then going into more of Heath, we had some additional inventory come on. We had less sales. So that's kind of creeping back up there. I still think that so much of this is a knee-jerk reaction to, oh, this is such a great year to sell your home.
Yeah.
Luxury, when you get up into 400 plus, especially million plus, that stuff is totally different, and it has its own sales times, and they're typically longer because it's not, you have a lot of bells and whistles, and you're not wanting to just fire sell it, and there's no need to fire sell it. So
and the buyer has to get his loans and everything a lot more to qualify.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So we look at 66 homes are in the pending stage and moving towards signature at the table.
Yep. So we've dropped down a little bit in that, but that still is really strong coming out of the end of the year. That's going to make for a good January and moving forward. So
the implications are that we've had a really great year, and we're looking at 2014. They're saying it's going to be good, as good as this year.
Possibly even better.
2015 is going to be incredible because you got a lot of people who were in foreclosures that are now able to get back into the market.
Right.
And they're going to want to buy a home.
That typically takes 3 to 7 years, depending on their specific things of where they're able to enter the market.
Right. And you got some millennials also that are coming of age and realizing they want a house.
Yeah. So we're really looking forward to bringing you the year-end review. We're going to wait a little bit longer for all those numbers to kind of trickle in, make sure we've got accurate numbers there for you. And then I would just share, I had mentioned before that there was 3 or 4 days where nothing happened. We lost power at our house for 12 hours that day. I actually had a client in the north part of the DFW that wanted to see homes, and I'd actually scheduled them, and then when the ice storm hit, all those got canceled. So there was a lot of there's a big hole in the month, for 4 or 5 days of activity. Anyways, that said, we finished strong. And we finished strong for the year. So, you're gonna say something?
I was just gonna say Coldwell Banker Apex. Not only us, the Matteson group of Coldwell Banker Apex just continued to hit new highs all throughout the year.
30, 40-year highs
every month. For 12 months.
So it's been an awesome market. We've enjoyed keeping you updated this year, and doing our more kind of concise monthly updates instead of the weekly updates, and looking forward to bringing that to you this next year. We're keeping you informed on the Rockwall real estate market, and we're looking forward to 2014. We'll see you soon.